Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and today we have got to get our water under control. We have got our food under control. We've got plenty. We shouldn't need too much more for a while. So to get our water under control, the first thing I want to do is just get more pumps. Now, it's not going to help us too much here, because the drought is almost here. Let me go ahead and say those are more important. There we go. We've got them clicked. We have to click them to actually get them to work. There we go. We'll do this. Actually, I should come out one more. Ooh, I hate when I make the double paths when I don't need to. It just looks so terrible. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, before I forget, let's get you in there. Those are all super high priority. So we'll let them work on that. These probably won't come in handy this particular wet season. That was the word I was thinking of. But they will the next one. So the next big project we want to look at is I do want to get more of this reservoir in. It's going to go in here eventually. But to do that, I think we're understaffed. So we're going to have to go ahead and put in a couple more houses here. I'm going to put another one on the end. We'll put one here and one here. And hopefully with these 9 extra beavers that we can pull in some water and still get stuff made. Something else I was looking at, we're definitely going to have to change how these gates work, because they're not going to work. If I put the gates like this, they're just going to overflow this reservoir. So I'm going to have to change this, and I'm going to have to change this. Let's see, do we have the science? Yes, we do have the science. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab those, and we'll plan to put in a couple more of these. I'll have to... Oh, I do have the science for that. So let's grab these. We'll need those. And then, do I still have 200 more? We'll have to wait and get the triple platform here in just a second. There goes the drought. Did this one shut? Yes, that one did shut. We'll go ahead and turn both of these off. I'm going to turn these 2 off as well, just to keep the water in there as long as possible. We'll turn them back on when this is run dry, but our water is slowly creeping up, so hopefully we keep up with that trend. We saved up enough for our triple platforms, so let's go ahead and get those in there. We're going to need those. We're also going to need this here, and am I going to be able to do a 2? No, let's just do 2 1s here. And we will redo all of this here in just a second. They're going to have to put all of that in. Also, let's see. I have a nice ladder. I was going to say stairway, but I guess it's technically a ladder. We'll come in here, up here, so they can build those. And as much as I want this done in a reasonable amount of time, we're going to go ahead and just say it's a bit lower priority until they get some of the other stuff in there. Well, there's always one in the group of friends, and it looks like this time it's Casco. He got caught inside. I purposefully put this last piece in here as high priority so they would stop going in there. And good old Casco, of course, got stuck. So we're going to put that back, and we're going to try again, see if they will take care of this without anybody getting stuck in there. Casco, stay out of there. No, get out of... They are a special kind of beaver. We're just going to pause that. Nobody comes in here and does that. I don't know why they're working on that. That is the highest priority and should be done before anything else. But that's okay. We will get them to build that back in there. Now there's an idea for a mod for you. Smarter beavers. Beavers that don't do dumb things like that. There we go. Now we can unpause these and they can get back to building just the way they were before. Well, while I have the chance and there's still a drought up, we're going to go ahead, take down this wall right here and replace it with the 3 gates. There we go. We're going to say 3. Both right there. Those are the very most important. In fact, they should be able to build it from down here, shouldn't they? So we don't actually need those. There we go. They can pick up some of these materials and use it for these, hopefully. But we've said those are the most important. We'll see if they can get it in a day. If not, they do have whatever wet season we have to try and get those in. While we wait for them to work on the reservoir over there, I would like to go ahead and start cleaning up some of these small piles here. So we're going to go ahead and get that. We don't need the metal. We just more or less need the space. So we're just going to do that, and we're going to find a nice storage place that they can be stored away from most things that we might want to build at the moment. So we're just going to put 2 piles, let's say right there for now. Let's take this path and come right across. We'll put those as scrap. Scrap. There we go. And we seem to have a bit of a leak for some reason. Are these gates up? No, these gates are not up. So why did it leak? I'm not 100% sure why that leaked. Unless it's just an oddity in the way these are working. Well, that's okay. We have the drying pump here, which will pull us in a little bit extra water anyway. So, oh wow, that is a lot of water. Hopefully the pump here pulls it out really quickly. Less than a day would be nice. We're going to go ahead and up our working hours, and just to make sure that gets all pulled out of there. A lot of water. There we go, all dried up. We got a short wet season though, and we're going to get a drought again right after it. So we just got a little curveball thrown at us, but we'll be okay. We will have this down here pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the buildings that we can do here. Let's toss in some platforms just so they can get to all of them. There we go. Something like this. And we'll do housing. There we go. That one. Which side are they on? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And we will go ahead and get this path across here. We could just use more beavers to operate more stuff. We still need to fill up our hauling post. And we've got a couple of places. Well, we don't have anybody that needs work, but we could definitely use more builders if we could get them. Our pumps over here on the outside ring are going to be done here soon. So we're going to have 5 beavers that aren't going to have anything to do, plus the 9 that we're going to get right here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put in a couple more science places, just so we can start getting some extra of that. And then I think we're also going to go ahead and get in a builder's hut. That way we can get a little bit extra building speed, just as we need it as well. Let's put it... there's all this place, and I don't even know where I want it. Let's put you... not in there. We'll just put you at the end of these. There we go. And there we go. The first step to our reservoir is in. We can now go in and fix this. This was kind of a temporary measure. There we go. We will put in our large floodgates. One here, one here. And we'll say those are a bit more important. And then, next time the water comes back, we can actually fill this area and then fill this area over here, or the other way around, or fill both of them at once, but we should have a little bit of water saved up. Now, to get at that water, I could just let them out through this gate here. However, if a bad tide comes up, we're not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead, toss in just a small station here for them to work. We'll put in one water pump here. Now, because they have a pretty puny water pump here, it's not going to go down to the bottom. So what we're going to do is go ahead, pick up some double platforms. We're going to go back one like so. Toss in our ladders. There we go. 2 of them there. And then we'll put another water pump here. So as soon as this one is done with water, we'll be able to switch to this one. The drought is almost over, and we have almost double the water we had last time, with considerably more beavers. So we're going to go ahead, put in some more storage on top of what we already have. Put one there, and then let's see a good place. Let's put a couple in over here. There we go. And hopefully this next time, we'll be able to go ahead and get all of this filled up. We'll see if that happens. It might be difficult, but we'll see what we can get done. With the extra help of the hauling post being full, that might give us the extra pumping speed that we need. With the reservoir fully in here and it filled and working, I'm going to go ahead and start on the next phase that I have for it. We're going to go ahead and put in levees all along here. Now you may think, Eld, well, why did you build this wall here then? Well, I wanted to make sure that we had something done so that we could actually use some reservoir capacity, because we definitely need the capacity here. We've been running dry on just about everything. Our water is going up. In fact, we're at 2.1K at the moment. However, that doesn't mean that I don't want to see some more of this stay a lot greener for a lot longer. So we'll just keep that mini reservoir, and when it comes time, we'll take this out of here. They can reuse the resources, and if we need this metal down here, we can even send the beavers diving to go down and get it. So we'll go ahead, put in this wall, and we're going to take this wall all the way over to, how about right there? Come down here, and we'll say this will be kind of a phase 2. It'll definitely take a long while to get in. Did I miss by one? I missed by one. So let's get this in correctly. That will help. There we go. Now we can just simply do this. Yep. And we'll say that this is all a slightly lower priority, so that any other projects that we have get worked on. Otherwise, this is just going to take up all the beavers' time, and we'll never have anything else get done. In fact, we can go ahead and take care of this. Let's take that out of there, and we can do the same thing here. There we go. Once this metal is all out of here, we can take that out and be good to go. Let's go ahead, grab a path, and we'll just say, come all the way down here. And there we go. That should store quite a bit of water for us. They've got the last of this done, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this so they can empty it. Once it's emptied, it looks like, there we go. That's all empty. We'll toss in our levees. There we go. Up here. We'll say those and that. We'll grab that right there, connect it all in, and they can still work on this. I'm hoping at some point they start going up the ladder, but, you know, maybe they'll do all the bottom row first. Not sure there. In fact, let's just turn this to normal. There we go. And maybe they'll start going up there before they try to do all this bottom row. Somehow got one injured beaver. I'm not sure which of these places they got injured working in, but we're going to go ahead and grab the medical bed. We should have. There we go. Science for that. We'll say that that's fairly important. They can take care of that and get our one beaver fixed up. But I think we're going to call it there. We're going to go ahead and try and get in this whole reservoir next time. Hopefully this helps stave off this 22-day drought that we've got. But as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!